Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Engineering Drawing Tutorials with King J Lesson 2. Please, if you did not watch the previous video, I will advise you to go and watch the video so that you can flow with us in this video. Today we are going to be working on border lining and title block. Okay, to start drawing your borderline, make sure that you have a sharp pencil. I recommended this pencil in my last video, rotary pencil. Get it in a set so that you can draw anything you want to draw. To draw your borderline, you measure 10 cm from the borders of your paper. This from 0, 5, 10. That's 10 millimeter, which is 1 cm. Zero, 5, 10 millimeters, which is 1 cm. This ruler is calibrated in cm, centimeters. Millimeter, 10 millimeter. I'm also going to show you the possible errors you will make, and the person assessing your work will look at that and mark you down so that you can avoid them when you are doing your own. You have to make sure your work is very neat. Alright, I've finished picking our points. Okay. You have to align your ruler very well at your points. If you look at it very well, I took 2 points each so that my work can be accurate. So put your ruler below the 2 points. Then you draw. Make sure the thickness of your line is uniform. Okay, the last one. Okay, now I'm going to show you the errors. There's an error here. There's an error here. This line is not supposed to stick out of the borderline, and here we don't supposed to have double line here. We're not supposed to have double line there. So take note of those errors. Those can mark you down. Okay, and that is that for your borderline. Now let's go into drawing title block. Title block is at the right bottom of your paper. The bottom right of your paper is where you draw your title block. Now it is vertically 64 centimeter, that is 64 millimeter, that is 6.4 centimeter, and then horizontally it is 185 millimeters and 18.5 centimeter. Now vertically, from 0 start counting: 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Set your mark there. Just a little point. Horizontally, 18.5 centimeter. 18.5. You count it. 10, 18, 18.5. Mark these points. Okay. Now you employ your set square. I showed you how to use set square in my first video, so if you did not watch the first video, I will recommend you go back and watch it so that you have a full understanding of what we are doing today. Okay, and we align this set square. I showed you how to align the set square to any line you want to draw. We need a perpendicular distance. So align your set square. Let this point overlap with your line. Remember, we are not using T-square. Just make a fence line at first. Then measure 64. Millimeter, which is 6.4 centimeter. When you get that, then you employ your thick line. In borderline, you use thick line, and title block, you use thick line. So this title block, you are using thick line. No double lines. When you get that, you erase this point out. Okay, you're almost done. Now in University of Rio, we use use 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. For the first space, you use 14. Your thick line. Then the rest, you use 10, 10, 10, and 10. Then 10, 10, and 10. Okay, let's join up the line. Make sure your line doesn't stick out. Be very careful. Start from the side, draw to the middle, then join it from this other side. Easy. Okay, now look at this point is out. This point is out. That can mark you down. This point, a little is out. It can mark you down. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay. Now in writing letters in engineering drawing, there are rules we have to follow. The height of small letters and that of capital letters are not the same. If the height of the capital letter is 10, then the height of a small letter is going to be 7. It varies. I'll show you a table afterwards. Now, in small letters, they are what we call tall letters and short letters. Example of a tall letter is this H, F, T, and that of small letters, short letters, is A, E, C, etc. Now, from here to here was 14, and we're going to use capital letters for your name section. Capital letter for your name section. That means we are going to take 2 from below, 2 millimeters from below, and then 2 millimeters from above, so that will give us 10. Because this is 14. Take away 2 here, 12. Take away 2 here. What you have in the middle is 10. Two millimeter, 2 millimeter. Please let me know your comments from this comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Two millimeter and 2 millimeter. Let's join it up. Fence lines. Okay, now I hope you can see that. Hit here is 2 millimeter, hit here is 2 millimeter, while inside is 10 millimeter. That is the height of our capital letter. And you use freehand, you don't use ruler to write. This is your name section. The more you practice, the more you get better. Oh, sorry about that. your letters has to touch the top of this front line and the bottom of this front line. You shouldn't touch only one and leave the other, or just in the space. You have to touch from the bottom to top. Take note of that. Now for these other ones, 1 2 3 4 5, we have 10 10 10 10 10. That is for our small letters. So the only capital letters we're going to use is for the first column only. And since our capital letter is 10, our small letter is 7 in height. So if this is 7 and this is 10, you want to get 7 from here. So measure 1.5 from above, 1.5 from below, so that you have 7 in the middle. That 1.5, 1.5. Let me show you how to count it. It will be on the space. Let's say this is my ruler. Is 0, okay, this 1. You count from 0, count 1, 1.5. It will land on this space. That's why I get 1.5 millimeter. Do the same thing to your right hand side. 1.5, 1.5. I've showed you how to draw a line. Put your ruler between the two, below the 2 points, and let your pencil pass through the points. That is the effective way, the most effective way, an accurate way to draw a line. So you consider as well. Now this is mate here is 1.5. Here to here is 1.5, giving us 7. That is this is the column for your department. So you write your department. Okay, look at my P. My P came down a bit. My department, you write it in short form. You can write it, you can decide to write it in full, no problem. Now let's get this 1.5. Let's say 7 for all these ones. Okay, and we are done. This was for name, your department. The next one is your title. My T is a long letter. tall letter I, your L. Will you stop doing that? Okay, your L is a tall letter, then your E is a short letter. That's the title of your work. Now the next column is checked by C. I'm starting with the capital letter. That's why it is large. H, E, A, K, E, and D. By Y comes down a bit, but doesn't cross the thick line. This is the column for whoever is to access your work. Now the next column is your course code. O U R S E in your code. Your D is a tall letter. It's a tall letter, so it has to touch this, the top and bottom. Then your E that's the course code, like example GRE 111 or GRE 121. Then your reg number, registration number, this short form because of the space. That's for your reg number. Look at my handwriting, it's very neat. You need to be very, very careful. Don't worry, with time you'll get faster. Now after your reg number, you have your scale. Okay, you have your scale. That's if you are enlarging your work or you are reducing your work, whether 1:1 or 2:1 or 1:10, depending on what you are told to do. Now after that is your assignment number in the column of your course code. Assignment number. you stop doing this, sorry about that. That's whether you're given assignments or if it is studio work you are doing, right? Studio work number 1 or 2, depending on how many you have done. This assignment, right? Assignment number 1 or 2 or 3, 4, depending on the number of assignments you have done. Now, for the last space, you have your date, the date you did the drawing. And that's everything here. Everything on this column must be capital letter. Then everything here must be small letter. You can start with the capital letter. After you finish your work very neatly, I assure you what you're going to have for just title block is you can have 10 for a title block. Then if you have a neat borderline, also 10. That will be in addition to whatever drawing you're asked to do. So alright guys, if you have any questions on what we have done so far, I would like to drop it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your notification button on so that you will know if I drop my next video. Good luck guys, till next video. Bye.